We're going to talk about greasing the intermediate housings for a 242 Yamaha Limited. This is the 2010. There hasn't been much change in the engines throughout the years here. And excuse the boat's appearance is just beginning the spring season here, and it's been sitting, hasn't been used much lately, and hasn't been cleaned. So anyway, here, if you note, is the, we're going to have the parts here that we use in just a moment. Here, prepared for the job, any standard marine grease will work. The PTFE is a generic for the Teflon, but any marine grade lubricant is fine, and any lube pump will work fine. This particular model has a flexible hose on it, which is good. The other issue is locating the fittings, and in this particular model, there are two variants that Yamaha uses. This particular model here, you notice right here, this is the back here. Here's the port. I'm sorry, the starboard engine, the right-hand engine. We're facing to the aft of the boat here, and if you notice on the aft or back side of the engine, on the right-hand side of the engine, the starboard side of the engine here, notice right here is the Zerk fitting. It comes off real easily, and there's a standard Zerk fitting, and connected to it is this black hose here. And if you follow that black hose all the way down there, there's the black hose here that's connected to, and you can see it going into the intermediate housing right there. I'm squeezing it here, and it's fairly loose right now, and there's very device on how much lubricate to put in there. And if you see this black hose here going into the housing itself, some models do not have that black hose. You hook directly up to the housing itself. In this particular model, you hook up to the Zerk housing right here and fill it up. I referred to the internet discussions about how much to put, but in general, just to the point where the hose gets a little bit tight. Some people will actually remove the hose down there where it hooks up to the intermediate housing and fill the entire black hose here with clean, free lubricant. Reminder, this lubricant is not necessarily a lubricant of the bearings per se, but it's to help reduce the risk of water intrusion into the boat. And we'll just do the starboard engine here. Here I've adjusted the grease gun's been loaded, and have pumped it until we have just a little bit of grease going out there. Obviously this grease gun is way larger than we need for this job. We can use a smaller. They have mini grease guns too, but this is what I have in hand, and again it's been pumped until the oils, to the grease is into the fitting there. And here the grease gun's hooked up to the Zerk fitting, and we've pumped 6 pumps in there, and that hose on there fills full, and that's all there is to it. Point I wanted to make here, one benefit of having 2 engines, you can feel this fill over here, this tube, and it's stiff, whereas when you fill the tube you haven't done yet, and this one here is not as stiff. You can just feel that it's not as full of lubricant. So again, a quick check here just to make sure that you haven't overfilled that, which will cause potentially damage to the seal.